Okay, I've given you the unemployment office number so that you can call them 1-800-244-5631. But you're probably better off going online. But I'm sure if you call that number, they'll give you the information to go online because they're suggesting that people that are affected as far as work goes, you should contact them immediately. Don't wait for whatever situation to transpire. Simply call them immediately. Um, a lot of people, a lot of employers have asked their people to work from home, which is a good thing because they don't want the hospital facilities to be overrun by people coming in asking lots and lots of questions. Um, how about that? You used to see me like this, right? They don't want the people coming in asking lots of questions and overwhelming the hospital beds. And also, you don't want to go to the hospital right now. You stay at home. And to me, that's the best thing to do. Stay at home so that if you are sick, you don't get extra sick going into the hospital. Simply call the hospital and see if you need to come in, because now they're just telling the people if you were in close contact with someone that had the coronavirus, or if you were in one of those travel restricted areas, those are the people that they're asking to come in to the actual hospital. But if you're not in that, just keep yourself at home and keep yourself in one room so that you don't affect the rest of the family, if at all possible, because sometimes we know that that's not possible, that we're gonna come in contact. But keep your hand out of your face, wash your hands a lot. That's what they're telling people. And I try to listen to the news conference every time one comes on. um, what else? I'm reading my notes that I was taking. um, if someone around you is coughing, don't worry about the person that's coughing, because you need to take care of you and make sure as soon as you get away from that person that is coughing, wash your hands. Do not put your hands in your face, because they're saying that it's an airborne thing and it's respiratory. So that coming in contact with someone that's sneezing and coughing and you're in close proximity to them, and they're telling you to stay at least 6 feet away from anyone that you're in contact with. So this is why they're closing up the restaurants, they're closed up the schools, they closed up the larger gatherings, even the church services. Okay, yes, we love the Lord, and now it's time for us to show that we love Him, and we don't have to go into the actual buildings. Not to, I know the Bible says, fail not to assemble yourselves together. And in this case right here, we're not going to fail to assemble ourselves together. We can talk on the phone right now. We can talk on video. We can talk on FaceTime. Technology is wonderful. We can talk to each other via chat. We can talk to each other on Instagram. We can talk to each other on Twitter. We can talk to each other. There's multiple ways of communicating with one another. We can talk to each other on Facebook Messenger. There's various ways for us to communicate with each other. We don't have to come in contact with people unnecessarily. And we don't know everyone that's sick, because some people don't tell you that they're sick. One of the things that I do know that they're saying, if you have some kind of underlying health condition, please don't go around people more than 10 in a crowd. They're telling you, especially heart conditions, diabetes, cancer treatments, all of those kind of underlying conditions. And plus, there's more. One of them said today they were talking about high blood pressure. So if you have that as under any of those things as underlying conditions, you may want to keep yourself inside as much as possible. We know there are those that have to go to work. If they haven't closed down your job yet, then you have to go until they say, that you don't have to go anymore. But unless you get sick, then and you have that time up. then you should take that time off, if at all possible. And we know that we have bills to pay, and we know that we usually go to work when we get sick. We really do, especially if we don't have that money. And because we know that we need to pay our rent, we need to pay our mortgage, we need to pay the car note if you got a car note. You got to pay your bills. You got to eat. You got to pay your grocery bills. We understand that. And I'm sure the people understand that. But as much as possible, take care of yourselves. And if you have any kind of savings, maybe you need to pinch off of it a little bit right now, if you need to. And I tell my kids, my grown children, but I told them when they were younger, to at least have 3 months worth of savings, 3 months of your rent. And I told them long ago, don't move out unless you have 3 months of rent. Because what if something happens? And here's the something that's happening. 3 months of rent should be saved up before you move out. 3 months of your car note, if you have a car note, should be saved up just in case something happens. And that's at least 3 months. Some people will tell you 6 months. But at least 3 months should be saved up so that if anything happens, you won't be struggling. You won't be straining. You won't be so overwhelmed with what's going on right now. Um, I'm trying to see what else I need to talk to you all about. Well, I just really want to say be careful and take care of yourselves. Okay? Peace.